This is Michael DeSilvis for March the 12th, 2014, and Wednesday. We need to pray about a few things. Sunday night or Saturday night, E.L., my cousin, who's a preacher at Green Church of Christ, was injured. He had a Achilles tendon injury, and he had to go for major surgery. So I just want to say in the news segment, I hope that we can pray for him. Everybody knows E.L. Jones, to lift him up in prayers at this time, because he needs the prayers of all the mighty saints to come together of the brethren of the Lord Jesus Christ at this time. And please be with him and his family. And he's a wonderful person and a great cousin, and I love him to death. And probably going to go see him and try to see if I can get over to the hospital, find out where he's at. Visit with him some. Probably will go to church and see him too as well. So, let's pray for that. And, remember to bear in mind that there'll be a message tonight dealing with the continuing series of Revelation, Lesson 9. We're using the old camera because the other phone is charging. I forgot to charge it last night. But anyway, things might get a little dicey later, but we're still going to do the service. We might put it out later after the storms have passed, unless we get it out earlier, like I said, Paul Green, if you want me to come over there and fill in, for EL, why he's off his feet, I can, even though they have elders there. I can fill in and preach some if you want me to, if he's out for 3 to 6 months. I'll be willing to help out any way I can there at Paul Green's, since that is where I used to go. And I didn't leave on bad terms, but I just left to start my own congregational body. And I'll just ask that people that do meet here at New Hunter Church of Christ, that they would be able to meet at Paul Green if that does happen. But right now we'll just continue to meet here, and I'll give you updates as it goes on along. If that does happen, I'll go ahead and let you know. I hope that they'll ask me to want to preach there. It'd be like an honor to be able to preach there, just to say it publicly for the record, since that is my home congregation where I did attend for 27 years. And it would be nice if they would give me that same fair opportunity and ignore all biases and past, rumors and stuff, and just give me a chance to be able to preach there. Plus, people would be able to hear how I preach, and plus, it would help me at this time during the circumstance. It would help me out too with my preaching career, and people could know more about New Hunter Church of Christ too as well. It's in the area. But that's all up in Paul Green with the eldership and the deacons there. It's all up in their hands, and it's mainly in God's hands. So hope that the Lord will work through them, and they'll be able to give me a chance to be able to do just that there, to let people know what we're doing here at New Hunter, as well as to help out that church sister congregation who's in need at this time. But anyway, just pray for that and be with our family, and pray for Aunt Sharon and Sherry, and pray for Bobby Wallace, and pray for everybody in our family, because we're all doing a lot for the Lord. And, really think about the spiritual news, but think about that. I don't know, just to switch topics to get from spiritual news to general news. I don't know if you noticed this lately, but I noticed when I went on Facebook, the last couple times I've noticed that when I've gone on there, like today, I went back in history and all my video links that were on there are erased. They've been removed out. Now, this must be something they just recently started doing. If a lot of people know this, and if they're starting to do that, I think a lot of people will start leaving Facebook. Because, when you put a link out there, whether it's there, links don't take up space on a page. All that does is just links you to the channel where it's coming from. Like, say, I have a channel on YouTube, as everyone knows. It links from there, and then it should be there for archival purposes. Like, when I went back into my timeline, I saw, like, the severe weather posts in the weather forecast every day. That was always there, but, like, all the stuff I had for Alex Jones, the links are erased. The videos I put up there for this week are there, but anything beyond this week and part of last week has been erased. So I don't know how long. I don't know if the links stay there for a certain time. This is something recently they did in the last month. Because Facebook is always changing things all the time. But I think this is a bad change, and I think Zuckerberg and his team need to review this change, because that's going to really, they may lose some people because of that. Because people, when you put links on there, they want them to stay there. They don't want them to be deleted, because a link, like I said, does not take up any space on a server, because the space is not on their server allocated. It's coming from another server. So it shouldn't be a problem with it being on there. And this could be an attempt, to assault on free speech too. And this could be the early stages of it, because this is what they've done in other countries, where they monitor what you put on there, and if they don't like it, they just delete it off. And I think it's totally wrong, because people might not like some of my ideas or views, and I don't like what other people's ideas are or views, but I'm not going to go and ban them off of Facebook, or I'm not going to take their videos off because I don't like what they say, because I'm scared or whatever, because I'm anal, because it's my Facebook thing. But whatever, they need to leave the links on there, because they were on there for the longest time. I could go back last year and see videos from Alex Jones, and I put videos on here almost every day. And when I went back within the last couple of weeks, I noticed that the videos after a week or so are gone. They're deleted. All the links are gone. Now on YouTube and everything, they're there. But like on Facebook, they remove the links after a couple of weeks. And I just noticed that, so I was wondering if anybody else has noticed that on their timeline, if they have videos that they posted from YouTube or from some other video sourcing engine that they're using for a channel. And, let me know what you use for video. Do you use Justin TV, or do you use Stitcher, or do you use anything like that, other platforms? Let me know what you use, and make sure you subscribe down below. Below this video, there'll be a subscribe button, and right there is where you want to subscribe, because that helps us with getting paid, and it also helps our channel to get more notoriety, which I hope this channel is for the benefit, for the good, and hopefully the notoriety that we receive will be the good kind. And that's the kind that I really want this channel to really succeed and have that kind of notoriety, because we try to report on things that impact your life as well as everyone else's lives. And that's basically what we've been doing from the get-go. And, I hope that you like this channel. But like I said, we still need help with donations, because all this is done for free. It's a labor of love. That's how it initially started, and still has continued to be as such. And I hope that people will help us out to donate any way they can with, new equipment, make a money donation, because this is a for-profit business. And we do need donations to continue to do this, because it does take time to do this. And if you could help us with our storage needs that I've asked about a month or two ago, which no one has, it's on deaf ears, because a lot of people like to look at stuff, but they don't want to pay for it. So what I'm asking is that some people could just give anonymously. They don't have to say their name, and if they don't want me to announce it, I won't. And sometimes people give and I don't announce it because they don't want to be known publicly that they did help out, but they just do it anonymously to help out. And if you just indicate that in your email, or indicate that when you call or when you come by to make a donation here at DeSilvis Media for this channel and for the church, we will respect that. Now, like I said, all donations do not go to the office if it pertains to New Hunter Church of Christ or for the Freedom Network channel on YouTube. They come here at my address. We are not affiliated with this apartment complex, except that I live here. But as far as the church is concerned, we're separate totally from the complex. We may rent their building, because we are going to on Sundays, because we have done it before, as we grow. But right now we're meeting out here because only 5 to 10 people come when everybody comes. And there's a lot of Sundays where nobody comes. So, it's just the way it is. But, and that's how people are. So, and I know it's not my preaching. It's just, that's just the way it is. I mean, even at all churches of Christ, they have some lower numbers and at times, and then they have a lot of numbers around the holidays. And when the weather gets nice, more people come. Whatever the reasons the case may be. But the thing is, it's just the way it is. But anyway, hopefully I can, hopefully people will start coming here at New Hunter Church of Christ more, and it'll be a more consistent basis where we get more people. I would be able to, really, be able to meet over there in the building across the way at the office, and, like I said, I want to thank Food Line for sending bakery donations here every Monday. And if anybody else wants to jump on there, Walmart, Best Buy, anybody wants to send donations to help out, with the people here, you can send those donations to the office, and then it'll be dispersed to the residents here. If you want to send donations for money or anything like that, pertaining to help the community here, we still are doing this, but that will go to Nancy, and then she can disperse it as you tell her to do so. But anything with New Hunter Church of Christ is separate from the office. We may meet there, but all donations need to come here. If you have an amplifier, you want to donate that. So I know I was talking to somebody a while back, and they said they might donate an amplifier, speakers, mics, and everything to us, to our church, because they asked if I needed one, and I said yes. And so, said when they do donate it, they said it's in excellent condition. It's used, however, but it's in real good condition. They said, well, I said, well, I could surely use one because I need one. They said, well, we'll bring it over, but, we'll let you know. But, then they said they might give it to their church. So I hope that they still will help us out, because we really do need a sound system here, and I can use it for when I go to an old folks home too, if it's portable enough, and even if it isn't, I can get people to help me carry it and set up things, so, just help us out any way you can. And I appreciate all those, really, with a thumbs up to all those who have helped us out thus far. Hey, I love you in the Lord. Stay encouraged and being strong, and be careful today. We're supposed to have severe weather later on today in Mechanicsville, Virginia, so be careful going out today, later on this afternoon. It's not, and it's supposed to get some rain this morning, but just be careful. A lot of wind and things later on coming. All right, well, stay strong. I'll shoot up another update there. As a result, 250 people on a jet that left from China is still missing. They still haven't found any remnants from that wreckage on the ocean or in the country. Rumors think that there were 2 people on board that had faulty passports on there, and they don't know how they got on with fake passports, but they were faulty. But they got on the flight, and they're thinking that either it was hijacked or it may have been shot down, that's my theory, by a missile or some other device or laser or something. But it's just weird. There's nothing to be found, and it went off a radar off the coast of Beijing. It went off, from China, right off the coast. It went off a radar, and they don't know where it is. So they're looking for it, and they still haven't found the plane or anything or any contents as of yet. So we'll stay on that story and let you know what envelops as things do become available. And like I said, please subscribe, donate, do what you can. Please pray for E.L. Jones, my cousin, who suffered Achilles tendons injury this week in playing basketball. And be in prayer for our family at this time. All right, love you. See you next week. Or see you tomorrow with another update. Remember tonight, the lesson 9 for Revelation, our study series. And I'll see you tomorrow with another update.